These are the 5 most OP PAL abilities that make the game 100 times easier. Alright, what's good guys? These are 5 pals you need to capture ASAP. Some of them are really good early game if you're just starting out, and some of them are really good late game. I still use some of these pal abilities myself, and I've shown some of these in videos before, but some of them are from the new pals and the new updates, so we're going to be looking at them for the first time on my channel. First of all, the one we're going to start with first is kind of, you can use it in all 3 stages of your playthrough: the early game, the mid game, and the late game, as long as you can catch it or buy it or breed it somewhere along those lines. But we are going to be talking about Shroomer, of course. Now, I was massively needing this pal, and I did not even know it. My pals kept getting super stressed while working in the mines in my mining base, and I was feeding them this jelly kind of bread sandwich, which worked really good. But sometimes they still got stressed and wanted to take a break, and I saw so many people complaining about this, and I completely relate because it's super annoying. However, if you put Shroomer on the base, you can see its passive ability. While it's at its base, its mysterious spores slow the rate at which sand value of allies at the base decreases. So pretty much, I don't have the saddle on right now, it's just chilling at my base, but it reduces the amount of sanity that the pals go through, so they can just mine all day. And then combined with the Shroomer and the jam filled buns, which are super duper easy to craft, they only take wheat and berries, you can have an insane setup. So if you guys have a crazy big farm base like I have over here, it got pretty destroyed in my fight with Blasma Ryu, you're definitely going to need a Shroomer, because if you unlock its passive ability, they just work 24/7 and almost never get stressed or tired or hurt or anything like that. I don't remember the last time I've dealt with one of them getting annoyed, because between the Shroomer decreasing their sanity decreasing, and then the jam filled buns, which actually gives them, I believe, what, 6 sanity every single time. I also added some mushrooms in there, but that's a little bit more expensive. But the jam filled buns combined with the Shroomer makes my mining base go on forever. I just sit here and AFK this base whenever I need ore, and they go to work 24/7, almost never get tired. I haven't had to use medicine on them in days. It is just an absolute lifesaver and just insanely easy for such like an early game pal. Like, the Shroomer is not that good. You can set it on fire a few times and easily catch it, and it just makes everything really good. What is Blood doing? He's taking a little muddy bath. Anyways, let's go on to number 2. And I've showed this glitch a million times. Sometimes people get mad when I call it a glitch, but I had to include it because it is so useful that I use it every single day. Even though I'm level 55 and I have pretty much every pal in the game, I still use my Hanyu here, and of course that is for its flying trapeze ability, which while in the team, it can be summoned and used instead of a glider. So you can actually use this instead of a glider, and it brings you super high. And this is what it looks like normally. Like, this is already pretty good. Like, this is a pretty good glider, but if you combine it with the grappling hook, you can actually go super far. Like, I've showed this glitch a few times before, but if you jump and then jump again when you're about to land, you can actually turn this glider into like an airplane. Like, look at this. Some other YouTubers other than me have done a side-by-side comparison with Jetragon, because this is how fast this glider is, and you can go and like redeploy it and everything to make it even faster mid-air. Look how fast we are gliding through the landscape. Like, imagine you're only level like 12, you don't have a Jetragon or anything, and you need to get around fast. This Hanyu ability is absolutely crazy, and I still use it even though I have a Jetragon. So in my opinion, this might be the most useful one out here, because I use this one way more than any of the other ones, and I have pretty much everything in the game. So that proves that if having a super low level pal like Hanyu in the game and still using it at this level, it is absolutely crazy. But like I was saying, they compared the speed to Jetragon, and it was just slightly slower than Jetragon, even though it's like a level 1 pal. Like, you can get this pal anywhere, and of course you get a grappling gun. I don't remember what level exactly you get a grappling gun at, but you can get it at a pretty low level, or just like find it in a chest or buy it or something. So you can go super duper fast with these 2 low level items, and I wish I knew about this when I was a super low starting out the game at a newer level, because this is a lifesaver. Sometimes I even use this glitch to get to oil rig. I have a few shorts on my channel describing that and showing that, but this is better than Jet Dragon getting to oil rig, because once you can go so low, the lasers don't even fly at you. So this is definitely my favorite ability in the game, and I think the most useful ability in the game. Now, I've already made a glitch about this one at number 3, and this is, of course, the Astajon ability. So if you guys have already seen that video, you can skip through this one if you would like. But Astajon has a crazy overpowered ability that you can use for mining ores. Now, somebody pointed out that you can't get his saddle until pretty late in the game, so this one probably isn't for newer players, but I'm, like I said, level 55, and I still use this ability a whole lot. Pretty much, if you don't feel like mining, or you want to hurry up and mine and not wait for your pals to do it, this is especially good. It's especially good on like coal and sulfur, because you don't unlock those mines until the very end of the game, and your pals kind of take forever on it. Like sulfur mining takes forever, even if you have a really good maxed out Anubises and everything. So that is why I have to put this ability on the list, because it just is absolutely insane. Here are some pieces of coal, and I've showed this on my channel a few times. Oh, not that one, but still, I think this is crazy. I'm curious to hear your guys' thoughts. Do you think this ability is useless like some people in the chat, or do you think it is really good? Let me just use it here. If you use the lightning strike ability with his passive ability to help him mining, look at that. You kind of can't see because I'm getting absolutely game banned by like 20 different people right now, but I destroyed all 3 of those ores, and I have 450 coal in the span of like 2 seconds. Okay, I don't. All right. Well, I just got caught in 4K. I'm not gonna lie. I have the modding thing open, the menu, and sometimes it duplicates my items, so I can turn my brightness up and down. I made a video about that on my channel too, if you guys want to check that out. But that is absolutely insane in my opinion. We got 450 gold without the duplication, without the cheating. I don't know why it decided to duplicate the coal in my inventory, but that one is absolutely crazy. And I mean, with the cheats, we got like 12,000 coal, even though that wasn't planned. I still want to keep it in, because destroying all 3 of those nodes using his passive ability to get that coal super duper quickly and being able to transport all of that is just an insane amount of usefulness in my opinion with Astajon. And I know a lot of people don't like it because you don't get it at a low level, but again, all you have to do is use this one ability on any ores, and look at that. It destroys the ores and gives you all the items instantly, which I mean, I think is really good. You guys will have to give me your thoughts on that. Again, I don't know why the coal duplicated. I think it's because I have the mod menu open and I was duplicating dog coins earlier for a video. I have a full video on the mod menu and how I duplicate every single item on my channel right now if you want to watch that. But for now, we're keeping it completely legit. Before we get onto the last passive one we are going to show, we're going to look at the Dire Howl passive, and this one just lets you rush, can be ridden, but move slightly faster than most mounts. So this is how it looks like normally, and you can get this pal super early in the game. And I mean, this is pretty fast, right? Like, this is pretty useful, but they have a little bit of a bug where if you jump right after sprinting, or right after using the mouse 1 ability, which for me is Fierce Feign, you can actually go super fast, and you're not supposed to go this fast. It even works in water and everything, so you can get this down to a good amount of experience. I can't do it every time because I never use this pal, but pretty much if you jump right after it rushes, you can go way further than they intend you to be able to go, and way faster too. I'll show a side-by-side comparison right now, or just a comparison by comparison. This is how it goes at full speed normally riding it, and then this is what happens if you just use the glitch over and over again. Now this one doesn't really look really impressive because it's just going slightly faster on a mount, but you can get to a lot of hidden areas if you're a lower level, and if you're a lower level, it's just a pain getting around. I remember being a lower level, and it is so annoying getting around. So with this ability, I would have been able to get around 10 times faster, and this is kind of like the weakest one on the list because it's nothing too impressive. It's not really too cool, but if you're a lower level, like level 5 or something, and you just got a Dire Howl and unlocked a saddle, like, you're definitely going to want to be able to use this to jump into volcanoes and stuff like that. Now, number 5 slash number 1, the most useful passive on this list, I actually have an entire video about it. This is the Catrus. The Catrus is insane, and when you fight with it, it drops more natural types of items on the ground. So that means you can get almost 2 times as many dog coins when you fight with it in your inventory. It has to be out and actually like attacking the dog coins or the Memogs for it to work. But I went around the map and just hunted down low level Memogs and used my Catrus ability, and I was getting almost 200 dog coins per Memog. And you can even just do this on the lower level ones. You don't have to do this on the level 50 ones at the new islands. And I was able to collect like almost 1,000 PAL dog coins in almost 30 minutes. So to me, 1,000 coins in 30 minutes is really good. I don't know if you guys have some methods at getting more of those. I think I'm going to have a full video testing all the methods of getting dog coins later on. However, in my opinion, I think this is really the best ability on here, maybe besides the Hanyu glider one, because being able to double the amount of dog coins you get is a lifesaver, and it is super duper annoying trying to get dog coins, in my opinion. A lot of people in the comments say it's pretty easy and they have no problem with it, but maybe it's just because I'm usually in the high level areas. They move so quickly over here, it is annoying to me. So being able to get double the amount of coins to me is a huge blessing. So let me know if you guys agree with this list. Feel free to check out some of my other videos. I have some hacks, glitches, cheats. I have normal guides, normal tips without cheats. I have something for everyone: high level players, low level players, people who play legit, people who like to cheat. I have all kinds of stuff on my channel, so feel free to sub up and check out the other videos if you want, and let me know in the comments what you think about all of these passives, and am I missing any passive that is absolutely OP that I should have put on this list?